Greetings to all of you from the Mindful Finance channel. Have you ever wondered why some people, despite working hard their whole lives, remain trapped in a cycle of money problems, while others easily achieve sufficiency and peace? Or why, despite trying to save and accumulate, sometimes wealth seems to slip through your fingers, disappearing in an inexplicable way? The answer is not in luck or chance, but in a supreme law of the universe, a truth that the Buddha fully comprehended. That is the law of karma. And today, in this episode 16, we will together unveil the secret of the law of karma applied in finance. You reap what you sow, so that you not only understand it clearly, but can also master your own financial destiny. The law of karma, the invisible truth governing financial destiny. Let's observe life around us. We will clearly see the law of karma manifested in every breath, every beat of life. Just as sowing an orange seed will grow an orange tree, sowing a pomelo seed will grow a pomelo tree. If cared for and cultivated, the tree will blossom and bear abundant fruit. If neglected, the tree will wither or even die. In the realm of finance, this becomes even more specific and distinct than ever before. Every coin earned, every expenditure made, and even every thought conceived about money, all are karmic seeds being sown into the garden of our consciousness and life. When we talk about earning money, worldly people often only look at the numbers in a bank account. But in the light of the Dharma, earning money is not just a simple material transaction, but also a process of creating karma. If we earn money through honest labor, through wisdom, through contributing real value to society without deceit, without fraud, without harming anyone, that is precisely sowing extremely precious, wholesome seeds. Money earned from such good deeds will bring peace of mind, respect from everyone, and a stable financial foundation. Money will come to us more easily, and even if we face difficulties, we will receive unexpected support. Conversely, if driven by greed, we use all sorts of tricks, fraud, exploiting others' pain, or violating the law to make money, then even if we prosper quickly for a moment, that money will become a burden, a cause of unease, worry, and retribution will come, sometimes not just financial loss, but also a collapse of honor, health, and relationships. How many people chasing after dishonest gains ended up with broken families, imprisonment, or living in fear and worry for the rest of their lives? That is the fruit of sowing bad causes. Much money, but no peace.
Next, let's look at how we spend. Do you think that spending money is simply making an amount disappear? Not at all. Every expenditure is also an act of sowing seeds, either cultivating more merit or dissipating merit. If we spend mindfully, meaning knowing clearly what we are buying, why we are buying it, whether the item is truly necessary and brings value to our lives, not chasing after momentary desires or external glitter, then we are practicing moderation and wisdom. When we spend money on learning, improving health, taking care of family, or especially on giving charity, helping less fortunate people, making offerings to the Triple Gem, that is precisely sowing seeds of sufficiency and prosperity. Many people mistakenly think giving charity is losing something. But in reality, when we give with a compassionate heart without seeking gain, we are expanding our hearts, creating positive energy, and the universe will return immeasurable blessings to us. We will find that we always have enough, even abundance, to help others. However, if we spend unwisely, squandering on frivolous pleasures, gambling, drinking, or impulsive shopping just to satisfy greed and vanity, that is precisely burning and rapidly dissipating our merit. When merit is exhausted, even with money, we cannot keep it, or money will bring more vexations, illness, and worries. We will find ourselves in debt, in want, with an uneasy soul, and life becoming heavy. Finally, accumulation is also subject to the law of karma. Accumulation with right view is when we save and invest wisely, with clear goals, not out of greed, but out of a desire to build a solid foundation for ourselves and our families, to be able to help others. We can save money to prevent risks, invest in education, or contribute to projects that benefit the community. These actions not only bring financial security, but also generate increasing merit. We will have a comfortable life in old age, be respected by our descendants, and feel happy for having lived meaningfully. Conversely, if we hoard out of greed, only wanting to hold on to much money without knowing what to do with it, not daring to spend on necessities, not daring to help anyone, even seeking to speculate and profit from others' misfortune, then we are sowing seeds of fear, loneliness, and loss. Stingy, miserly people, despite having much material wealth, live in suffering, lack affection, and constantly worry about their assets. The money they acquire often easily disappear due to unexpected events, such as natural disasters, fires, theft, or being defrauded. Moreover, stinginess is also the karmic cause of poverty in future lives. Do you see now? From earning money, spending, to accumulating, every action of ours is a link in the continuous chain of cause and effect. We are the architects of our financial destiny. No one can bestow lasting wealth or true peace upon us. It all comes from the wholesome causes we have sown. By clearly understanding and practicing the law of karma, we will no longer live passively waiting for luck, but will become active masters, grasping and creating our own financial destiny.
To understand more clearly the subtle operation of the law of karma in finance, let's delve deeper into these less noticed but extremely important aspects. Karma in thoughts and beliefs about money. Even our deepest thoughts and beliefs about money are karmic seeds. If we always think money is evil, the root of all sin, then we will unconsciously push money away from us. Conversely, if we understand that money is a neutral tool, which can be used for good or evil depending on the user's mind, and we hold the belief that we deserve sufficiency through our own abilities and merit, then we are sowing a positive seed. This mindset will motivate us to act correctly, opening up financial opportunities naturally. A person who constantly fears scarcity, no matter how much money they have, still feels uneasy. They are cultivating the seed of scarcity in their mind. Conversely, a person who knows contentment knows enough, even if not very wealthy, still feels peaceful. They are cultivating the seed of sufficiency and inner happiness. Karma in financial relationships. Money is often tied to relationships with business partners, with customers, with colleagues, or with family members. How we treat these relationships in financial aspects also creates karma. If we always keep our word, are transparent and fair in all transactions, we are sowing the cause of trust and long-term cooperation. The good fruit is that we will have sincere partners, loyal customers, and stable business opportunities. If we always help others when they are in financial difficulty, within our means, not by charging usury, we are sowing the cause of sharing and merit. The good fruit is that when we face adversity, someone will be willing to help us. Conversely, if we exploit trust, cheat in business, we are sowing the cause of distrust and betrayal. The retribution can be losing partners, losing customers, or even getting entangled in legal troubles. Karma from greed and generosity. I have spoken much about greed and generosity, but do you know, even when we give a small amount of money with a joyful heart, without expectation, its karmic fruit can be much greater than giving a large sum with a resentful mind, hoping for praise or repayment. The mind, when sowing the cause, determines the quality of the fruit. Greed is a bottomless pit. No matter how much money, a greedy person still feels lacking and uneasy. Excessive attachment to money also creates negative karma, making people stingy and lonely. Conversely, generosity is an act of compassion, sowing the seeds of sufficiency and prosperity. When we give, we not only help others, but also train our minds to let go, reducing attachment to material possessions. This letting go will free us from invisible financial burdens, helping us live lighter and more peacefully. Karma in the use of time and energy. Money is often the result of how we use our time and energy. If we use time and energy for beneficial activities, creating value for ourselves and society, we are sowing the cause of success and abundance. If we waste time on useless, negative activities, or only know how to enjoy without creating value, we are sowing the cause of scarcity and stagnation. Even taking care of our health is sowing a cause for our finances. A healthy body will allow us to work, learn, and create wealth. Conversely, neglecting our health can lead to illness, which not only drains money, but also hinders our ability to earn.
Do you see now? From earning money, spending, to accumulating, to our thoughts, relationships, and how we use our energy, every action, word, and even thought of ours is a link in the continuous chain of cause and effect. We are the architects of our financial destiny. No one can bestow lasting wealth or true peace upon us. It all comes from the wholesome causes we have sown. By clearly understanding and practicing the law of karma, we will no longer live passively, waiting for luck, but will become active masters, grasping and creating our own financial destiny. The path of mindful finance, the path that the Mindful Finance channel wants to walk with you, is the path of understanding, compassion, and wisdom. This is the path that helps us not only achieve material sufficiency, but more importantly, true peace and happiness in our souls. If you find these sharings helpful and want to explore deeper Buddhist teachings applied to modern life, to live a life rich without suffering and sufficient without want, then do not hesitate to click the subscribe button on the Mindful Finance channel so you don't miss any valuable lessons. If you find this lesson helpful to someone, please share it with them. Every small action of yours is a wholesome seed being sown, helping to bring the light of the Dharma closer to everyone. Amitabha Buddha. May the Buddhas bless you to always be peaceful, abundant, and diligent on your path of practice. If you have any questions that need answering, or want to share your experiences or concerns about the law of karma in finance, please leave a comment below.